Hello guys, it's me Jenny. I'm here with the lead product manager of OGame, Willy.
Hello.
Also known as the master of the universe. We've been inundated with questions in Discord and on our forums, so we've put together a selection that we can answer now. Please understand that we cannot answer all of your questions in this video, but we plan to create more Q&A videos in the future, so if you like this format and this kind of videos, leave a comment below and let us know. So let's get started.
Let's go.
So the first question, what is your goal with implementing Lifeforms? Is it focused on new players and universe, or do you just want to add complexity to the game?
I would say ideally both. While starting new universes in OGame is a very crucial part of OGame's life cycle, it also adds a huge layer of complexity to the game itself. So when you start a new universe, you can develop your account as you're used to it, and after a few days or weeks start into the new Lifeforms content. However, even for existing accounts on old game rounds, it's very interesting since this layer of complexity gives everyone something else to do with their already basically finished accounts. And we noticed that players are already calculating the best possible way to play the Lifeforms since weeks since we announced the Lifeforms update. So they're really hyped about it.
Great. When should a player start to use the Lifeforms within their account?
I mean, in a new universe, I would say you should stick to the normal account development for a week or two. And then as soon as you have a proper resource flow and several planets, it's the best time to really start into Lifeforms and get used to the bonuses and adding them up for your account.
Can you explain how the Lifeform technologies work? Are they active per planet or for the whole empire? Because some technologies don't specify that.
So that's pretty easy. You have a tech tree per planet, but they add up throughout your whole empire. So you have endless possibilities to have different technologies on every planet, but they add up in the end. And comparing that to the buildings, the Lifeform buildings only work on a specific planet with their bonuses.
Right. Are there any Lifeform technologies or buildings influencing, for example, moons or the jump gate cooldown? And can we offer suggestions for new Lifeform technologies?
I mean, if we're having a look for the Kalish buildings, there are options to increase, for example, your planet size or the chance to create moons and the moon size. The jump gate cooldown itself is not affected by any technologies, but we are always open for ideas and filling up our backlog for future updates.
Will ship enhancement technologies improve every ship of their type within your fleet, or does it matter which Lifeform is active on the current planet?
I mean, as I already said before, the technologies add up throughout your whole empire. And so all technologies you have active also count for the whole fleet.
And will pirates and aliens on expeditions scale up with your Lifeform technology?
That was our intention in the beginning, but with having a cap to the debris fields there, we dropped the idea, basically. But on the other side, you have several researchers or technologies in the update to improve your expedition results, and I think that's enough.
All right. When I have two similar Lifeform technologies on the same spot, for example, the resource boost being present for different Lifeforms, will they sum up?
Basically, yes. So we have, for example, resource boosting technologies from different Lifeforms. You could choose to have the same booster from the given Lifeform on every tech tree, and in the end they just add up and give additional bonuses.
Have you thought about possible exploits of the system by players changing their Lifeforms during an attack, maybe blocking it while the player is under attack?
So we thought about it for a very long time and decided against it. Basically, it would open the door to other exploits where you attack the player constantly and then he cannot change the Lifeforms ever again. So we would fix the exploit with another exploit. However, there are some drawbacks in changing the Lifeforms, for example, food and population being set to 0, and it takes a while until it's grown back. And until then, the technologies are just offline. And also, it needs a lot of time to do that, since you have to reset the technologies on every single planet. And then the attacker would notice that there's activity, scan your planets, and notice what you're up to.
Will we have another balancing update at some point? Some buildings can get very costly for a comparable low outcome.
This question is probably related to buildings reducing the costs of other buildings. And since OGame grows exponentially, also the costs grow like that. So even having low bonuses have a huge impact in the later stages of a game. So right now everything works as intended, but surely if we notice something is wrong, we always can add another balancing update and improve things.
All right. Why do we need to wait until the discovery ship is back if it doesn't find anything, especially since the ship is not reusable?
There we basically copied just the normal NPC ship behavior of OGame. Okay. So just be patient and enjoy the time.
Can you give us some insights on how the Lifeform levels are affecting their technologies and how they work in general?
Yes, but it's a very tricky question since you want to improve the system a lot. Right now, you basically collect XP, level up, and for example, if you have Rocktar level 2, on a Rocktar planet, all researchers will have a 2% bonus on them. Right now, this is unlimited, so you could reach any level, but it's very hard to achieve. We want to change it in a way that you reach higher levels easier, but then with a limitation in the end.
Can we only search for Lifeforms on a specific position every 7 days? Feels like 24 hours would be enough for it.
Yeah, that's more a game design thing. Our game designer thought it's better to look through the vast depths of the universe and not just going around to your surroundings, and that's fine for me. So with 24 hours you just would search in the nearby systems, but we wanted you to explore the whole galaxy.
And last questions. For the Discord trolls, Lifeforms when?
Monday. You heard it here first.
So that was all. Thanks for your question, guys. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. And stay tuned for our next videos. Bye.
Bye bye.